Hello, everyone, and welcome to Z Talk. This is Henry Zaldivar, your host, and today I have a very special guest, James Fu Torres. He is, just to make sure I get this right, CEO of his own company, obviously, Imperium Authority, and James does very interesting things for people to help them out. But most importantly, he helps entrepreneurs increase their visibility and authority on multiple platforms, online, LinkedIn. I mean, you name it. With big publications, Forbes and Yahoo, etc. So I'm not going to steal his thunder. I just wanted to give you a quick intro into to James and his background. But James is going to do all the talking now. So I'm going to turn it over to my friend James. Thank you, James, for being on the show today.
Thank you, Henry, for having me. And thanks for a great introduction. And just to quickly introduce myself. So like Henry said, I'm James Fu Torres. I'm CEO of Imperium Authority, which is a public relations firm. And the approach that we do for our PR services is we help you take control of your narrative online in a holistic way, meaning that we focus on getting you featured in the media and publications like Yahoo Finance, Forbes, Inc., Fortune, and many more. And we match that with your content, your website, and everything that you're putting out, or we help you put out. We make it match so Google rewards you, right? So you want to be in that, you get control of that first page of Google, which it's so powerful. Like Google, everybody Googles any kind of services nowadays when you want to get them. So I offer this holistic service that matches your press, your website, your content out. And we also leverage podcasts for SEO and authority purposes, and also creating leads. So it's a complete package and everything to increase your authority and visibility, like you said. So yeah, that's a little like a high picture of my business. And yeah, thanks for giving me the floor for a little bit.
Of course, and one of the things that and we've talked about this a few times now, but one of the things that people struggle with is writing pieces for themselves, specifically to press release, because I'm one of those that struggles with that. So I'll be leaning on you, just so you know. So press release. I know you. This is one of your areas of expertise in your PR agency. How do you kind of walk me through what you go through to help clients write that piece and where you push that out to eventually?
Yeah, great question. That's a common question between everybody, because a lot of people really don't understand the media, and that's something that I offer that education and make it simple for people, because like you said, like, yes, a press release comes from you, comes from your company, but like in the biggest problem is like writing it. Like, how do I write it? Why do I write? Where do I post it? Where do I do all these things? And that's when we come in, because what we offer is a completely like done for you service. And just to walk you through the process, like after we agree that it's okay, we want to do a press release, and we agree on the publications that we're gonna do it, so we can do it on publications like Business Insider, Yahoo Finance, and even Wall Street Journal can do press releases. So depending on what category are you in businesses, and what is your goal and what's your budget, that's how we accommodate you. And then when we agree to work together, we send you an onboarding form. We get that onboarding form for all like the details from you. We can also do an interview if that's something that you would rather do than filling out an onboarding form, because it's your preferred way of communicating your message. And then after we get that, we get your profile, we get everything. Then we send that to our senior editor. That our senior editor writes the story for you, sends it to you, and then you get a draft. And on that draft, you can add, take anything you want. It's your article, and you can embed YouTube videos and pictures to make it, to maximize your content there. And Then after you give us the good to go, in 3 to 4 days, we get it posted on the publication that we agree on. And yeah, it's a very, after the onboarding form, it's all on us, other than like whatever revisions that you want to make and add or take things. And yeah, that's a little bit about how we do it.
Awesome. So that, yeah, that's obviously very important for a PR. The whole thing is to help people, like myself and others that either own a business or want to increase certain levels of their business. To have somebody that they can turn to help promote it, because we're so caught up in running the business that we don't think about how am I going to grow it further, how am I going to get more visibility out there. So I think this is great for my viewers to know who to go to. And I met James a while ago, and we've been networking here a lot, together, and trying to figure out ways how to help each other, obviously. And I just found that his services were so spot on with what everybody needs out there. So I'm glad that we connected, and I'm glad that you shared your a little overview of your company. Um, if you have, I'm sure you have a website and all that kind of stuff. So when I post this video on LinkedIn and other platforms, I like to also, in that post, let them know how to contact you, what your website is, all the information, so that if there's an interest there, they come right to you and do some business with you and help their business, and help their profile and help them get out there, just like you're gonna help me. So,
Yeah, definitely. And I will also like to add that, as you might know, because the way that we are being relating, being communicating, it doesn't have to be something transactional. It's not like I'm like that. My time is valuable. Everybody's time is valuable. So, I ask people to be respectful of my time, but, every time that they have a question of like, what should I do? Should I aim for doing PR now? Like, I want to be featured in Forbes. Is it the right time? Like, what are the steps? What can I do? How much it costs? I'm always willing to educate people, not just be transactional of like, pay me, I'll do it. It's more like, even I can teach you how to do it yourself if you want to. It's a lot of work, and that's what we do. That dirty work for you. But it's all like, another thing that I want to add, because it's a misconception, is it's not like what I do. It's not like for press releases. Yes, it's like an announcement that it's paid and it's coming from you, but it's not like a paid ad, right? It's all sponsored content. Really, it's more like an announcement from your company. You pay for transmitting that announcement but for like places like Forbes, Inc., Fortune, and all that, like those places are like, we actually like pitch you. We are also organic reach. We reach out to contributors. We already have contributors on our network, and that's what makes it easier. But still, like, we gotta pitch you. We gotta be careful what we do, how we keep those relationships. So it's not pay to play, right? You paid us for our time, and we managed to systemize our services that we know how long it's gonna take approximately, and even like there's some wiggle room, because obviously we can't guarantee it, like, because that's illegal. But the way that we systemize is like, we already know how much work is it, so we're willing to like be like, okay, flat rate, this is what it is, we'll work until you get it done. We won't stop until, like, it doesn't matter, like if you pay like hourly, like if it takes a lot of hours more than you expected, then are you going to stop paying and not get anything? So that's the benefits of working with PR Authority and working with our company, because it's a flat rate. You get this, we don't stop until we get you there. And we have 100% success so far. So it's been great.
That's awesome. Congratulations. So, we could talk here for hours, but we're let's leave it here. And let our viewers watch the video and the services that you offer, and then I'll put all the links that you want me to put up there for people to reference and get a hold of you. So I definitely do appreciate your time today, James, and obviously the friendship that we're building and in our respective businesses. And I look forward to the viewers to enjoy the video, enjoy meeting James, and hopefully, if you find his services of benefit, which I think you should, reach out to him, engage him, and you'll find you'll get great results from your investment. So with that said, James, thank you again for coming on the show today. Best of luck to you in this venture. Actually, continued luck. I know you've had some good luck already, so continued luck. All right.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate like the good wishes, and it was always nice to talk to you, and we always discuss a lot of topics and we add value to each other. So, more than glad to be here, and probably, this is not gonna be the last time because we talk a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
So
I
I
told
can't
you
wait.
at the beginning, this is going to be a series. All right. And then as we need, and I think, as you add new services or do something specific, you might want to maybe on the next show, we talk about, without naming any names, some example of some success stories that you've had out there.
Definitely.
And we'll
That
go
sounds
through
like a
that,
good plan.
so it'll give, the viewers something to look forward to the next time.
Definitely. Yeah, that could be our next episode for sure.
All right, there we go. All right, James, thank you so much. And to my viewers, thank you for all your support here from myself, Henry Zaldivar, and for my Z Talk concept. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, James. Bye.
Yeah.